all league on EA Sports. And we've got the incomparable Travis Kelce. He had a standout game 1 week ago with 3 touchdown catches. It's the Dolphins and the Rams. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today it's a Week 14 matchup. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they enter play. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they're hot as can be, winners of 8 of their last 9 games.
I don't know if you'd call this start a surprise exactly, but they've proven that they're going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with anybody.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
Brandon, I don't know about you, but when I heard he threw 5 touchdown passes last week, I thought, well, he's going to be the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I didn't need to hear any other stats, and it turned out to be right.
That's exactly right. It seemed like every time we turned around, he was throwing one in the end zone. But he doubled down. He said, I see 5 more in this game. Challenge accepted.
Challenge.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is incomplete.
You dropped
the Dolphins
it.
are 10-2 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Forced out to his left. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
And I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I keep pressing it downfield.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
They'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Rams taking the field and leading the way. The man from Cal, the former #1 overall pick, Jared Goff.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down, keep the sticks moving.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. Meanwhile, Goff's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. You talk about this Miami defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by that.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara will be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 13 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because you know those big guys up front are doing work. But now the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him at the end zone in this one.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this one incomplete.
Kelsey dropped it.
It's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down.
Kelsey dropped it for real.
3rd and 8.
Oh man, if he can't make the catch, who can, bro?
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time,
So you telling me Harrison and you hurt?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Goff on 1st down. Finds his man. There's Jory Madison. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Eckler now between the tackles. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. There's Goff. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here just past the 25. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Kamara there with a first down carry, but not much running room, and he takes it forward for only a couple. It's second down.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want, and other times...
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter.
I'm just upset that I don't got my boy.
Needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This one.
Incomplete on the deep ball. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a little spin cycle, room to run now. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now it's gone. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now this throw caught left side, and this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 42. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Taking a shot for Dell here. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Rams are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Marte Mapu.
Ha got that
It's a
bitch.
pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most
Use
feared group
it,
to
too.
face this year.
Give me
Offenses,
that.
they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows to 10-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the...
Ah, my shit cooled down. Oh, that bitch is hot.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey,
Give me it again. Again.
It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Play.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
I don't know why we didn't do that with goddamn Buffalo with a knowledge.
Score 17-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. LA readies for its next possession. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Goff. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The catch and run, good for
What they do, my
18
nigga?
and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after
Shit,
the
I
catch.
thought you were finna be riding in that motherfucker. Oh, shit.
First down, but this one winds
Shit, I
up to
thought
be
they was gonna let you hold it
incomplete.
to go
He
to the
shook his head
funeral.
right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Nah.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Damn, them niggas missed again.
Incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're
So,
not going to go
what I was gonna say,
They're
you
still
hit-
out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again.
I feel you. What I was finna say, y'all ain't never hit up Bill?
And that would be
Bill.
incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to
Yeah,
let
you
it
know he
fly,
going.
but it falls
I gotta
to the
hit
ground
him
and
up to
brings
tell
up
him what
4th down.
time. Y'all know what time it
Thus far,
is?
they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you
Y'all
guys
don't-
pass
y'all don't know when the
protect?
time
Let's
the
take a big
funeral is
shot
gonna be?
downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may
Damn,
come back
dog.
to it
Nobody
again.
still ain't hit me up or tell me to play.
On 4th down, the punt team is on
And
as
he,
this is set
and he
away.
waiting on me
And that hits
to
at the
tell
6 and
him.
carries into the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
12:30 at what the thing? What I was gonna say?
And that is
What the funeral gonna be at?
incomplete.
What
The
grade y'all?
coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're
By,
physical group, but we
Auntie
just saw it
Vern
during
at?
that play. It came in, made the contact,
What,
just as he's
30?
trying to haul it in.
Oh shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's this nigga here. Where you at?
Now gone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one.
I tried
Every
to call
defender's
Bill
dream.
last and tell him.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the route is on here in this first half.
Come scoop y'all up all the way from the bricks, bruh.
Play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Bruh.
The kicking team
I gotta
out for
go
Miami
get y'all
as they
to
will
the-
send this one away.
Nigga, Bricks and Dave.
Here late in the half, he'll just take a knee
Oh,
and they'll bring
shit,
the football
excuse
out to
me.
the 25. Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first
Damn,
half.
nigga, when y'all came, nigga, y'all ain't go nowhere else. So if I come to the bricks, what, we gonna chill at the bricks?
I think we'll find out.
That means we
just
gonna
how
chill
much
at the
they
bricks
trust
then if
their
I come to the
guys
bricks.
in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That means nigga ain't going to the funeral.
Forward for a few as the clock will run.
Fuck you,
Gain of 3,
nigga. We
second
gonna
down.
chill it. We gonna chill in the bricks, nigga. That's what we gonna do. Nigga, if I come, bitch,
They'll
we
keep it
chilling
on
in
the
the
ground
bricks.
again here.
Fuck you, man.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
God damn it.
So we've reached halftime here, and it's the
Oh,
visiting
word, dog.
Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room.
I got y'all, boys.
As we'll
I
send
got
you
y'all to
eastward
ride.
to Orlando, standing by with that EA Sports half. All right, we'll bypass the
nigga say he
halftime
got
show in
y'all,
favor
bro.
of returning to this late-season game with the teams coming back from the
You just
locker rooms
smoking
here a
his
bit
car,
early.
dog. Chill out, bro. He down there anyway.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for
Oh,
quarter
shit.
number
Excuse
3.
me.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play.
God.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback as the Rams offense comes back out. Here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out.
My shit, but they all What you said?
Because to me, just about anyone can win
What
this
about the
whole thing
P5? You
out
got
of this
one?
grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Oh, what you call this? Well, I don't know. I don't know about y'all.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. The Dolphins get there.
Oh, hold on.
They bring him down.
Oh, this my boy right here. Hold on, I got y'all. Hold on.
Loss on the sack, and it's third down.
So one quick easy
Hey, Bill.
analysis about why they've struggled so far.
Hey, they said the funeral at 12:30.
They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive
Saturday.
session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Saturday.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out
Hey.
thus far.
Who you ride with?
It's gone. And pressure coming, and they
You ride by yourself?
again. And the defense coming through.
I know, nigga. You know, my boys don't need a ride there, dog. That's why I say.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead.
On the
He
brick.
came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his
Yep.
total.
Yeah. They on the phone right now.
Fourth down on is the punt team sending this one away.
I know you is. That's why I told them you.
Following the
I
punt
know.
return here, there is someone shaken up. Hopefully,
I think,
staff, though,
shit.
going to take a peek, and we'll take
Hey,
a break.
Phil. What the funeral was that again? My bad,
First
dog.
and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half material.
Oh, so you already knew. Oh, shit.
Taken down at the
all right.
47-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
I told y'all little funky ass, bro.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
And I bet that 12:30.
Drop to throw.
Y'all boys gonna come fresh?
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first.
Oh,
this is third down. Now back to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Miami. Averaging over 50 yards of punt so far as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. That is caught by a diving Thomas. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's got room. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Eckler, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit.
And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time.
Under pressure, they got him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A 40-yard punt, no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Camaro. Dances by him. They'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
He's not catching the ball.
Now, meanwhile, the final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, man.
Connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Miami. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, I think that the folks here hope that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. Goff now looks to throw to the right side and complete to Thomas. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The offense on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because Someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Now a first down throw, gone. And that is going to be
Must have been
incomplete as he
picked up,
read him a
man.
bit too much.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd and 10, Goff again. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. The Dolphins' offense now heads back on the field. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
A 10th carry for Kamara. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. Good gain there on 1st down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Kamara. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Dolphins going to burn the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, their defense has really struggled. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Goff on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. One last throw here for Goff. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well.